This is the Godox Litemons LE300Bi, a 315 watt bicolor cob light that comes in at an affordable price while still delivering strong and consistent lighting. And Godox built the LE lineup around a simple idea: entry-level pricing with professional grade brightness. And after using it across multiple videos, I can say it really does live up to that promise. The LE lineup includes the LE200Bi at $219, this LE300Bi at $239, and the brighter LE600Bi at $399. And honestly, at just $239, the LE300Bi doesn't even feel like an entry-level light. It feels way better. The LE300Bi outputs 315 watts with a CRI and TLCI of 98, so the color accuracy is really good. You'll have more than enough punch indoors, and it can hold its own outdoors. Although if you shoot outside often, the LE600 is the better option since that will give you a bit more headroom. Now, something that I really like on this is how quiet the fan is. The fan noise stays low even on the highest intensity setting. The noise level is about 30 decibels from 3 feet away and about 44 decibels right up next to the light. So the good thing is that this is super easy to remove in post if you're shooting really close to the light. The light also doesn't overheat and remains at a steady 79 degrees Fahrenheit under max brightness, which is great because the fan is doing a good job at cooling this light. Another great thing is that this is a bicolor light, so matching indoor lighting, lamps, practicals, and mixed environments is quick and easy to do. You get a color temperature range that goes from 2800 Kelvin all the way up to 6500 Kelvin, which is a really good temperature range to work with. One of the biggest strengths of this series is the build quality. The body is mostly metal, which helps with durability and heat dissipation. A lot of budget lights use plastic to keep the cost down, but this one isn't one of them. Now, because of the metal construction, this does come with a hefty weight at 6.4 pounds, but it's still lightweight enough to move around, mount, or carry with you. Now, you don't get a case with this, so you might want to start looking for a case if you want to carry this with you if you don't already have one. So the Bowens mount on this is also metal, and the actual housing around the LED is glass, giving it a more premium feel. The handle design on this looks great, especially on the white model, and the overall size and look is really clean. This comes with a reflector that also feels really well made. My favorite thing about this all-in-one design is that there's no external power brick dangling around or weighing down your stand. The inverter is built right into the light, which makes the setup way better. You get a long power cable that is about 15 feet long, and you can just plug it straight to the wall without worrying about tying the brick to your stand. Since I also record in different locations, it makes it simple to just have to worry about one long cable. Now, this light always needs to stay plugged in, so if you're shooting somewhere without an outlet, you'll definitely want a power station. I picked up a 2000 watt hour one on Black Friday for a really good deal, and at full brightness the LE300 pulls about 312 watts. With this setup, I can run this light for roughly 3 hours at full brightness, and I will leave the link in the description to this exact power station that I'm using in case you want to run the same setup. Godox kept the feature set simple but practical. You get a smooth control dial that toggles between intensity and CCT. I do wish that it had a second dial to adjust both independently, but this works fine. So here's a quick overview of the controls. You can switch between adjusting the light intensity and the color temperature by pressing the dial, and then just rotate to fine-tune your setting. On the left side, you get 3 buttons. The mode button takes you to the 11 built-in lighting effects, and from there you can customize the light intensity, color temperature, and speed of the effect depending on what each effect offers. This also includes a DMX in and out connection, which is great if you're running a control lighting setup, and I personally don't use DMX, but it's there if you need it. The menu button takes you to the settings, and since this is a color display, it looks really nice. From here you can turn the Bluetooth on and off, and you can adjust the fan speed. If you turn the fan off, it will limit you to 10% brightness, medium limits you to 70%, and on high you can go all the way up to 100%, so might as well just leave it on auto. There's also a Bluetooth reset button, which is very handy since you can quickly reset the connection to connect with a new device. You can also control the light through the Godox app, which is honestly the easiest way to use it when you're moving around on set. Now personally, I'm not a huge fan of using apps for lights. I still prefer a physical remote because there's no pairing or no reconnecting. Just pull it out from your pocket and you can adjust it right away. But the Godox app is stable and reconnecting only takes a couple of seconds. And this features NFC, which lets you pair to the app by just tapping your phone on it when you have the app pulled up and you are on the NFC addition option. So I don't see this being a key feature to buy this for, but it's a nice addition. So this is what the app looks like. You can turn the light on and off from here. You can adjust the color temperature by sliding this slider here. And you can also select from 4 preset temperatures. I do wish that this lets you adjust the preset temperatures to ones that you use more often. That would have been pretty cool. Down at the bottom is the slider for the light intensity. You can fine tune it by clicking the plus and minus icon as well. This also lets you play with the different lighting effects when you click on the FX option. Overall, I've been using this as my key light for the past 2 weeks and it's been great. The color accuracy is good and it stays quiet while keeping the light cool. For the price, the brightness output and the build quality on this makes this feel like it belongs in a higher tier. So if you're ready to upgrade your lighting but you're not quite ready to jump into the higher end Godox lineup, the LE300 is absolutely worth considering. Alright, so that does it for today's video. Thank you all for watching and don't forget to drop a like if you found the video helpful and subscribe for more tech content, and I will talk to you on the next one.